Hello, everyone. My name is Amelia Cuppy, and today I will be presenting my teaching project on gut health and how it influences the immune system. So first, let's start off with why should we care and why is this topic relevant to us? So the gut is not just all about digestion, it also plays a crucial role in our overall health and especially in how the body defends itself against illness. So by understanding the relationship between gut health and the immune system, it can help us to make sure that our bodies are functioning the best that they can, and also that we can limit illness as much as we can. So first, this is just a quick graphic that I found, and it just shows what can we expect when we heal the gut. So as you can see, better moods, hormone balance, reduced inflammation and pain, stronger immune system, better energy, improved cognitive function, clear skin, lower disease risk, reduced seasonal allergies, and less food sensitivity. So this is just a really good graphic to show people what they can expect and all of the pros when healing the gut. All right, so let's take a deeper dive into what exactly gut health is. So each of us has a microbiome inside of our intestines, and this is a community of bacteria that come together to keep our gut healthy and functioning as well as it can. So this microbiome sits on top of a bunch of immune cells, so it is essentially the first layer of our immune system. So this microbiome supports digestion and immune function. It also can support the absorption of vitamins and nutrients. But however, not all of this bacteria is good for us. This bacteria in your microbiome can either be healthy or unhealthy. And what we want is we want to have more healthy bacteria rather than unhealthy bacteria. However, eating a lot of unhealthy foods can lead to an imbalance where there is more unhealthy bacteria rather than healthy bacteria. So this causes an imbalance called dysbiosis, which causes our gut to not function as well as it should, which can lead to illness, inflammation, bloating, constipation, and all that kind of stuff. So how does gut health directly influence the immune system? So like I said, the stomach is kind of the first layer of our immune system because 70 to 80% of immune cells are located inside an individual's gut. When our gut has more healthy microbes than unhealthy microbes, they can teach these immune cells to recognize threats and attack them sooner. Whereas if you have an overwhelming amount of unhealthy bacteria in your microbiome, those immune cells will not know to recognize threats and attack them. So it can lead you to get sicker more often, and also you're just more prone to illness in general. A healthy gut also helps to reduce inflammation because it produces short-chain fatty cells, and it can also help the production of vitamins and peptides. So in summary, a healthy gut is like a training ground for our immune system. So what can we do to help heal our gut? And it really just all starts from what we are putting inside of our bodies and what we are eating. So some foods to avoid are foods that are high in sodium, processed foods, fried foods, red meat, artificial sweeteners, excessive alcohol. And it's really important that if you are going to consume these, you consume them in moderation. However, if you are already sick or already have a weakened immune system, it's really important to kind of just avoid these foods at all costs. Some foods that you can use to improve your gut health are yogurt, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, kombucha, and healthy fats such as avocado. So basically anything with prebiotics, probiotics, anything that's fermented is going to help a healthy balance of bacteria in your microbiome. So this was the first part of a teaching tool that I created for this. So this is just kind of a quick overview. You can see I have my references, what exactly gut health is. And then I do have this link or this quote from a study done by Kiney, Hull, and Tilg, in 2022, and it says microbiome deviations are linked with many diseases, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, intestinal bowel diseases, and several types of cancer. So this just basically reinforces the thought that if you have an unhealthy microbiome, you are more prone to illnesses and disease. My teaching tool, and it shows how the gut health is linked to the immune system, just kind of a quick overview. And then again, just foods to stay away from, and then foods that improve your gut health. So this teaching tool is just kind of an easy thing to access if you just want a reminder of some of the information or just a quick overview. And then these are the references that I used when creating this project. Thank you.